this nigga listen to jazz. And I don't give a fuck you punching niggas in their face. But I always thought it was two different people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The wild shit is that they all are turned on by us punching niggas in
They
their
are.
face. They just like to lie.
I'm about to come through as one of the corny niggas because like I decided from a very young age that I was gonna be that corny nigga that like hating me and shit when chicks was like, nah, that's weird. You watch cartoons? And I was just like, yeah, like they Japanese and I gotta read really fast. And like, I know y'all can't, so but basically like I remember being that guy, and I remember like as I got older I realized that more people fuck with you for being yourself. And then I was just like, I just feel like now, like you said, like now a lot of the younger generation, because of us, and I will take credit for this, because of us, we told them like, yo, be yourself. Facts.
Do what you gotta do.
Facts.
If you like video games, you like video games. Go outside and bust some nigga ass in the ball also. You play 2K and you can bust some nigga ass in the park. That's lit. Do what you gotta do. And it's like, I even see it through like my little brother. My little brother actually goes and plays basketball every Sunday. Like every Sunday we'll go to the park and play ball. And also just play 2K all the time. So you get what I'm saying? So it's just like the younger generation is also realizing that yes, internet is always readily available to us. I mean, maybe we fucked up because a lot of us and a lot of the niggas a little bit younger than us, they was like the we are at home all the time, we not going outside type of niggas. But it's getting better. It's getting better into those
youths. Can I just say I am a wrestling fan, so
that's unfortunate.
See, a lot of people shun wrestling. I feel like, to me, I watch it. I mean, you understand the culture of wrestling.
I love wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling.
The storyline. If you watch anything else for a storyline, you can watch wrestling for a storyline. So a lot of people they try to hide the fact that they're wrestling fans. I'm not one of those behind the scenes.
I hate you.
I'll let it be known I'm a wrestling fan. So shouts out to all the wrestling fans out there. Be yourself.
Can I pose a question to y'all? Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah.
So my question to y'all, right? You brought up toxic masculinity. So what's the worst moment of toxic masculinity each of y'all has had?
Oh man. I kicked the girl out of my crib.
That's right.
I guess, yeah. I felt like she was trying to play me, kinda. And I was like, yo, get the fuck out.
Damn, everybody's been there.
And it was like mad late at night too.
Oh, never mind. So there was this girl that like previously stalked me. This was a little while ago. And I'm like, it was one of those real toxic masculinity desperate nights. And I was like, oh, I need something. And I hit her up and she pulled up and did what we had to do. And afterwards I was just like, yo, you gotta go, right? And it was pretty late. And she was like, oh, are you gonna give me cab money? Because I did promise that. But then I was like, nah, I don't think so. Not right now.
He's lying!
I was like, nah, not right now. Not the way I'm feeling. And I like really like played that shit like, oh, nah, I don't ever need this. And then but then I had like a neighbor that lived across the street. And she was like, you're not even gonna walk me to the train? I was like, oh, my neighbor will walk you. And I called him. And I was like, can you walk her to the train? And he did. And he was like, the whole time she was just cursing. But then he beat, so it was.
Assist game.
That was a very toxic masculine, bro. Because that was also my plan. I was like, yo, you can take it off my hands, brother. That was a terrible time.
Ooh, damn, Twitter. I'm shit.
That was back in the day. I was 21. Hold on. I was 21 years old. I'm not the same guy.
Is she crazy?
Huh?
Is she on the top?
Nah, she's not on top. I don't think so.
He was just on
I don't even know.
Oh, yeah.
You said that hard to in all caps.
Yo, what?
I'll walk you to the train, though. I was in like high school, man, and like we was in school, and it was like a slow day, and like the high school bullshit cycle.
Yeah.
So we was like in like a lunch period that we was cutting in, me and all the homies and shit, and we found out that this girl.
He explained the story like it's not wrong, man.
We found out that this girl, she was wearing a wig, and I was like $10 to whoever pull it off. I just decided to. I like when you're selling drugs as a young child, it's just not good to have that much money. So I just sat on the table like I was Kingpin. Like, so, which one of y'all niggas want $10?
You did the joke in high school. $10 in high school is so much money. Niggas was willing to risk it all, son.
So I just throw all the snacks. Just pulled the $10 out like, so which one of y'all niggas want some money?
Yeah.
Pull a wig off.
He
just sat there. So one of my homies and shit, I ain't gonna say no names. His name Gummy though. Pause. I never noticed how gay he was. This nigga just went over to the table that they was at, and he just behind, like they was playing, like, you know, all the shorty in the lunchroom playing spades and shit.
Yeah.
Whatever. Spades. So they playing, doing whatever they doing, and he just behind that bullshit, like he looking over the table. And this nigga just had his hands like on his shoulders. Then out of nowhere, this nigga just was like, what is this? Scoop! Full shorty wig off. It was a crazy little afro there after. It was wild, man. I felt pretty shitty after.
Yo, I don't know why, because fuck her, man. She learned a good lesson at a young age.
I felt pretty shitty after.
Don't ever wear those shits.
Yeah, that was like my worst, that was the worst one. That was the worst one for sure.
You wasn't gonna escape this.
Damn, I asked this. Yeah. Shit, the most toxic thing I ever did in my entire life was probably like when I was still running around with this nigga. I was it wasn't due to him. Like we was all like the whole. It was like good. Like it was a lot of us. And the whole group was just all pieces of shit. So back then, I had never left Yonkers really in my life. It was like shorties, like St. John's and shit. So like. There was this dorm, was Donovan. So somebody was like, damn, I'm gonna share this shit. So, you know what, whatever, this is my past. Like, so somebody was like, yo, how many chicks can you smash in Donovan? So I was like, I bet you in one day I can get a chick from every floor in Donovan and smash. Like, you just gotta give me a few weeks. So yeah, like, I started at like 8 in the morning. And I think I ended after like a party at like 2 in the morning, and like every single floor, like I had a chick from every floor.
That's 6 floors, man.
Yeah. That's 6 floors.
Yeah.
That's 6 floors.
That's 6 floors.
Legend.
So you gross. You gross as fuck. But you a legend, son. That's high school. I mean, that's college though. That's different.
Yeah, I mean, it was a whole different
college.
Because we were terrible people. Like that is all our story. Well, yours is high school problem.
The most toxic thing that I can think of is I used to do general work in the city. This was a couple years ago.
General work.
I used to do general work in the city. Oh no!
No, at first that's what I thought he said.
Oh, that's not
what he said. Janitor.
Go ahead, man.
So I used to get off at like 1 o'clock. So I used to ride the F train. Hold
on, can we stop the story real quick? Why does it sound like you about to buy pussy? I don't know, man.
It sounded like something else to me. I wouldn't be.
So the Wendy's on the Ave used to close at like I think like 1:30ish or whatever. So by the time I get to the Ave or whatever, like it would be closed. So I said, "Fuck that! I gotta bag somebody on the inside to hold the door open for me." So there was this one. I'm not gonna call her what she actually was, but this less attractive one that was there, and I kind of like I made her feel special, you know. I got the number so she would hold the door open for me. So it worked out for like a good 2 months. No lie. I was getting off the F train, hustling down the block, 169 from 169 Hillside all the way down to Jamaica Ave. So I'm like, yeah, cool. Got my nuggets ready. Boom, boom, boom.
Got my nuggets ready. I said, I gotta go on the shirt. Go ahead. Got my nuggets ready. Boom.
So after a while, she was just like, yo, like, are we gonna chill? I'm like, nah, you know, I'll be working long hours, whatever. And after a while, she was just like, yo, fuck that. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna give you no more, like, this shit is a dub. Cause she wanted to chill outside, and I'm just like,
What about Wendy's?
I was tight, but at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? I don't want to think that, you know, it was more than what I was giving her in a sense, but
I got another bad one.
I'm sure.
Back when we was running around still. So it was this one chick, like, everybody went on campus or whatever, monkey or whatever, so I ended up scooping it, because just to piss everybody off. I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't really want it.
No, Trey that's Trey. He's one of those people. Oh, I want to get everybody mad. I'm
So,
doing this.
I scooped her. Everybody was tight. But anyway, so she used to come chill, kick it, but turned out she was a nut, right? So one day, she came to kick it, and she had her homegirl with her.
oh man.
I'm in my head trying to figure out, like,
You know who it is, too? I'll tell you the name after you remember. She had her homegirl with her, and I was like, who is that? So they both in my crib. I'm playing the other shorty close. You know how, like, as the boyfriend of I wasn't her boyfriend, but we was talking or whatever, and you know, like, you gotta get cool with the friend.
Yeah.
That's how I was using it, but I was like, nah, So anyway, like, I would see her around or whatever, and I just, like, gradually started, like, cutting shorty off or whatever, like, not answering her aims or nothing. It was aims was still lit, nigga. She was subbing me all crazy, her away messages, cursing me out and shit.
But the friend was still with you.
Yeah, but the friend started being with it, right? So eventually, right? So beat, right? So I was like, we really started fucking with each other. Like, she was proud to be my shorty type shit. You feel me? So she's like, yo, I'm gonna have to tell him. And I'm like, yeah, but she's like, it's one thing though. I was like, what? She's like, yo, remember when y'all used to like argue on the phone or through AIM? She was like, I was like, yeah. She was like, sometimes she would make me do it.
Wow.
But anyway, we had a very fruitful relationship after that.
like,
I got one.
in reality, like, she gave her nigga away.
Yeah. But here's one. This is high school. So fat shaming was okay back then. This is I just gotta put that disclaimer out there because people want to think
No,
it's
it's
fat
still
shaming.
good money.
But it's still good money? Alright, I forgot
came
you
back,
said that
it
it was
came
okay.
back,
It came back.
But
Yeah. So I was like 15, 16, you know, AIM was the peak of AIM. Like it was just beginning to fucking pop off crazy. So, you know, niggas was in chat rooms. We happened to meet, like me and my homie, we happened to meet these two girls from Brooklyn, right? They sending us pictures and shit. We like, oh shit, these bitches is bad. We finna meet them. We 15 to 16, we don't know shit. Bitches is like, let's meet in the library. Again, another 15 to 16-year-old ass move. Bitches gonna meet in the library. Then we gonna go, like, probably, I'm probably fucking you in the background. I'm about to finger pop you in the back of some shit, do some crazy shit, because that was back in the day. So anyway, like, they're like, we're wearing a yellow dress, and the other girls, I'm wearing a green dress with stripes, right? Boom. Okay, we gonna go meet them. Me and my boy, we get there. We walking up, and I see one of the biggest 15-year-olds I've ever seen in my life, right? In the yellow dress. Like, as close as I'm getting to her, she's bigger, she get bigger. Like, she's mad big, son. So I'm walking up, and now at this point, I'm just like, in my head, I'm just like, I'm gonna just pretend like I don't know what's happening. I'm just walking to the library. So I keep walking, and like I walk past her, and she's like, hey, are you? And I'm just go, nah, it's not me. And I just keep walking. How did she know? How did I know she was gonna say that? I don't know, but I just was like, nah, it's not me. And I just kept walking. So my boy pulls up, and he's an idiot. So he just pulls up, and he's like, yo, Colton. And I'm just like, oh, fucking no. Guess how this ends? She's like, Colton? And I'm like, what? And I just start running. And that's how that story ends.
Hold up. Was this just toxic masculinity displayed to women? Or just
Nah, I
displayed to everybody?
thought it was displayed to anybody.
Alright, so when I was in high school, we were really fucked up. I went to Sheepshead Bay. And we went there, you know. So we had to take the 44 from the end of the line back up. And in that time, we had to pass Madison. and other high schools, and we beat Madison niggas up every fucking day. We would stop the bus, hold the doors open. Somebody hold the doors. Make sure this bus don't leave. And we just get off the bus and start beating niggas up by the bagel shop, and then just get back on the bus like nothing happened.
Yo, we got like a joint toxic masculinity story from back in the day. So we got like the Hillside Massacre. That's like one of the toxic masculinity stories. So basically, we went to a club that we basically got shut down. We got that club shut down. We went to a club. Some dude was trying to talk to. We can't tell the long version. I'm just telling the shorter. Some dude was trying to talk to our homegirls. He tried to get one of our friends as fedora. Our friend threw the fedora across the fucking party. He got decked by one of our homegirls. Then our homeboy decks him, and so that nigga leaves the party. Listen to this, because it's not the end of the story. That nigga leaves the party, the nigga who starts it, and then we just started brawling in the club, right? We started brawling in the club, we fighting niggas in the club, we get out of the club somehow, niggas is walking out the club, we punch some other nigga that's right by the door. We're all drunk and like hopped up on adrenaline. We punch some other nigga, has nothing to do with it. Let me remind you, Trey's not there. He left early. Now he hears. Now you can tell their part.
So I get a phone call, bro, and I'm with Shorty, and my phone is ringing like 8 times in a row. So I'm like, fuck, let me answer it. This is the first time, that I gotta leave. My niggas got jumped is an actual real story, and not just to get out of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not to get out of a situation.
So I get a phone call, niggas panicking. Yo, Trey, no, son, you gotta get down here. You gotta get down here. The niggas just got fucked up. They got jumped, nigga. They got jumped. And nigga, I'm like, what? And this club was right down the block from my crib.
Oh my God.
So I put on I think I had an all gray hoodie, gray sweats, and my cool grays, and I go running down the fucking street. Running. So I see a figure come walking up the street, and who do I see? The worst nigga you could ever see, my right hand man, Chip. You know Chip. Yeah. I run into Chip. Chip like, what the fuck? What happened? I was just about to go to the party, got shut down. I said, yo, niggas just jumped Will and them. Nigga, me and Chip goes, what, nigga? We out! So we take off, nigga. We running full speed down Hillside now because we see groups of people. And then we see Tiff. Yeah. Tiff stops me. Trey, Chip, where y'all going? I say, nah. We heard niggas got jumped. They're like, no, it's all good. Da-da-da-da. So we like,
Niggas are also mad drunk this night.
Fucked up.
So that's the whole part of the toxic masculinity. We're drunk and just making assumptions by now. Go ahead.
No, this is when it gets bad. So I'm like, get the fuck out the way. And I go running down the street. I see a group of niggas. So I'm like, yo, y'all was the niggas who jumped my mans?
Random niggas, yes. I told you the nigga left in the beginning of my story. That nigga left.
At this party, bro. But niggas jumped my man, so niggas, whoever niggas was gonna get this shit right. So I go to the nigga, you jumped my mans, and rightfully so. Now thinking back, then goes, what nigga? What you talking about? So I go, I just snuff the nigga, and Chip jumps in the nigga, and then it's 8 of these niggas though. And just me and Chip. So we in there going to work, but eventually they realize it's 8 of them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, we're about to fucking die.
Right. So let's catch up to the last part we're on. So we're all, it's like 8 of us or 9 of us in my homie's small ass car, and we're all mad drunk, and he's not drunk. He's just driving. He's like, yo, y'all think this is crazy? Get in the car. We're about to drive. So we're driving. Someone gets a call. And then they pick up, and now we hear what they heard earlier. Trey and Chip are getting jumped right in front of the club. So we just like, yo! Nigga hits a U-turn. We're driving. We drive to like basically the middle of the street, stop the car, and get out. So we're blocking traffic now. We get out the car, it's like 9 of us. We hop out, and we just start fucking the niggas up that are just around.
Somehow they just see us, bro. I swear to God, yo, from my perspective, bro, it was God. Because it was like, yo, before they, like right when they showed up, my man Adrian Martin just came and leveled some dude that was about to clean my shit. Because I had just finished fucking somebody up, and I turn around and I see something rushing me. I'm like, damn, ain't no way I'm going to be able to turn around and get my foot in and to get a good defense. yo, somebody clocked him from the side, and I swear to God, all I saw was my man Big Will and Jamal and all my friends, bro. I was like, how the fuck did they know? And bro, when I tell you, it just gave me that energy back. I was like, ah!
And we were just like having a war in front of a gas station. In front of a fucking gas station, blocking the street off with my son's car. Like, we're just fucking like 8 niggas up, like, just repeatedly. It's like crazy.
This is not the worst part. So, boom. Niggas go, police! So, as usual, everybody scattered.
Split.
So, I go jump in the car that they were in. I jump in the car, my nigga, we all in the car, the nigga pulls up. Yeah. So, somebody in the front seat, we don't know. I'm just thinking, this homie, he driving. And the dude was like, oh my God. He turned to my man, like, yo, thank you. Thank you. And he's like, oh, you're welcome. So I'm like, I'm turning to my two niggas next to me. What the fuck is that?
So wait,
and they're like, oh no.
Alright, so basically, like, at first we like, who the fuck is this nigga sitting in the front? Like, we don't understand, like, because everybody just got in the car and like to leave. So niggas is looking, and I look in like the side view mirror, and I see the nigga face, and I'm like, oh, that's the nigga that they was beating up earlier.
So I'm like, yo, turn the light on.
Wait, that group was beating up another nigga?
No. That was the nigga Trey punched first. The first nigga Trey punched
so Pete
was in the car with
us.
us.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, turn the light on. Turn the light on. I said, oh shit. I'm looking around. There's like 4 of us in the back seat, right? So I'm like, switch.
Wait, so it was the wrong...
He got in the wrong car.
He got in the wrong car. Damn.
Yeah. Bro. So I go, so what happened? I'm like, bro, you was in that fight? He was like, yeah, my nigga, we fucked those niggas up. I was like, oh, yeah. Fuck those niggas up. And it was like, yeah. I'm like, Kirk, pull over. Kirk's like, no.
Kirk is like, no. The guy driving, he's like, no. Because Trey is like, yo, pull over. Like, trying to whisper, pull. And the whole part that's crazy about this is like, I don't know how the nigga in the front wasn't hearing any of this. Because Trey was like saying like, pull over. And if I was in the front seat, I'm like, what is this nigga whispering in the back, son?
So I'm like, pull the fucking car. He goes, no. I'm like, I'm gonna throw up in your fucking car, Kurt. So he goes, all right. He pulls the car over. I'm like, unlock the door. He's like, no, stop reaching. I'm like, get the fuck out the car. And start fucking him up, right? So he won't fight back though. That's the thing. But I keep standing the nigga up and fighting him, standing the nigga up.
He tries to get in the back of the car. We pushed him out. Like, yo, get out.
Of the car.
He tried to get back in.
He tried to get back in the back of the car. We was like, yo, get the fuck out.
He jumped full seat. He jumped head first into the back seat. He was like, pull off. And Kurt was like, yo, bro.
Yo, this is my friend that's beat you up. Like, he thought it was a cab.
Yeah. So then I robbed him, and then when I was in his wallet,
no, man, you don't. No, man, you don't get to just come over, nigga.
What?
They got statute of limitations on robbery, man.
Yeah.
But you no, you can rob him. But the way you said it, I don't care if you rob the nigga. The nigga was like, yeah. So I had breakfast,
and then I robbed him.
That was very casual.
Anyway, look in his wallet, and it was his birthday.
That was the most toxic masculinity story ever. We found out it was his birthday. But we were just like, damn, we could at least wish him happy birthday if we would have.
If you don't thread this shit, you about to blow up. You about to be signing fucking Jordan Peele and them niggas. Like, yo, this nigga's just, that's the craziest.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They never top that shit. That
it was pretty bad.
That was us in like our drunkest also. And we were the drunkest people ever.
Wait, when was this?
This was probably
2012, 2013?
No, earlier than that.
It was probably 2011, 2012, man. We was wild.
That shit was crazy.
If you ever search that club that's on Hillside, whenever it shut down, it was that year.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Because they had,
Speaking of brawls,
they had some pictures.
NBA updates.
Oh, Tyson Chandler. Tyson Chandler's now a Laker. Just
what?
Tyson Chandler's now a Laker.
Wait. How?
Because he got put up by the Suns, clear waivers with them now, and the Lakers got was LeBron gets whatever the fuck he wants.
Okay.
I just said today in the barbershop, LeBron's gonna make another move.
Yeah, and that's a good move. Oh,
yeah,
Lakers.
That's
okay.
That's wow.
Okay.
Wow. That's an excellent move.
That's a good move.
Because now you don't lose a beat when JaVale sits.
Now we got defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 times. All right, cool. So we got guys down low. We can just throw the lob up
Exactly.
to.
And he still can jump and catch that lob.
So where y'all ended now? You updating your hot take? Where y'all ended now? You like the
no. We might still end up like anywhere between that 5 and 7 spot. Mm-hmm. We might end up in there. I think so.
Who's in the speaker shoe?
First of all,
Don't say some dumb shit.
First of all, who cares? Tyson Chandler, what has Tyson Chandler done in the last?
Shut your Knicks ass up, nigga. Give me that shit. Give me that goddamn shit. No. I got it.
What has Tyson Chandler done?
I'm looking right here.
I hope it doesn't take too long.
Alright, so right now on some. Alright, so hold on. So Tyson Chandler, first and foremost, because he's a Laker now, somebody hype him up, right? So Tyson Chandler is a fucking former All-Star.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stop right there.
That defense definitely just got better.
OG.
Anyway. The Lakers, you know what the Lakers' problem is?
They got LeBron.
No.
Trash.
They, like, we spoke on this earlier, they think that they're better than what they actually are. On top of that, they're playing in a conference where teams are actually structured to be teams. So you can't just go in there and think, oh, a bunch of names and talent is about to run through the West. It's not going to happen. So with that being said,
what are these teams that are actually structured to be teams?
Explain that. Answer that question.
well, obviously you got
Just tell me these other teams outside of
The Golden State Warriors.
the Warriors and the Rockets.
You got the Spurs. You're a Spurs fan. The Spurs are actually structured to be a team. And then you got the Blazers that are actually structured around their 2 guards.
Blazers suck.
Shut your mouth.
You just said that bullshit. I have to say this. You said that about the Blazers. The Blazers, the fucking Portland Trailblazers. Are they the same Portland Trailblazers that lost to the New Orleans Pelicans last year?
Yeah.
But
hold on, wait.
Are these the same Blazers with the same Damian Lillard that was getting smoked by Drew Holiday? Yeah. No, by J. Rue Holiday.
Hold on. But listen to what I said. These are teams that are structured regardless. So obviously their style of play and their effort to play is gonna be different from what you're used to.
Nah, so alright, so first and foremost, like my nigga, like Tyson Chandler actually averaged 8. He averaged 8 and 7 last year.
8 and 7.
My nigga off the bench.
That's all we need.
That's exactly what we need.
That's all we need.
So,
we don't got defense like that.
I'm gonna drop some stats for you right quick.
Okay.
Alright, so when fucking LeBron and JaVale McGee are on the court together for more than 28 minutes, right? Mm-hmm. The Lakers are unbeaten. Yeah. That's number 1. And that's partially because fucking we need somebody to anchor the center. We need somebody to anchor the center.
Defense
and the second that JaVale McGee sits, niggas are just getting offensive rebounds.
What as Laker fans, what do y'all think is the issue like with y'all? Like, I'm not saying y'all are terrible, but y'all are on a bumpy start. What do y'all think are the main issues?
There you go. I feel like the younger guys, like their confidence is up, but I feel like there's no reason for their confidence to be as up as it is. I feel like they have to prove themselves a little bit more. I feel like they get complacent at times, like they fucking get lazy at times. I feel like Kuzma needs to not shoot every time he gets the fucking ball. That bothers me like a lot because he's good. We know he's good. But he feels like, oh, I was so good last year, I gotta be as good this year. And that's literally not the case. We just need you to literally play your role. I feel like Brandon Ingram also has been getting a little bit overly confident. Yep. Like, even that punch to Chris Paul just proved that he's overly confident. You get what I'm saying? Lonzo Ball needs to show his assertiveness that we know he can on defense all the time because he gives the fuck.
He's the best defender on the Lakers outside JaVale.
KCP sucks dick and ass, and he needs to get the fuck out of here. And JaVale McGee is pretty good. Yeah, fucks for him. Lance Stevenson needs to close more games because that's my son, even though he be wilding sometimes. Michael Beasley's buckets. They need to figure out a way to, incorporate him a little bit more. LeBron needs to learn how to dribble and hit free throws because a little bit more consistently. And yeah, bro, that's pretty much it.
That's a long list.
That's a long ass list.
I don't have a long ass list. I blame most of it on LeBron. and I fuck with LeBron heavy. The reason I blame it on him is because I think that it's a young team and their personalities go as his personality goes, right? Like Kyrie, when he got to Cleveland, Kyrie was already a star, but a superstar, right? Like Kyrie didn't even really fuck with him like that. So like these young kids looking up to him. The one that's not looking up to him, who's just been doing his own thing and balling, is Lonzo. Lonzo don't give a fuck about LeBron. Like Lonzo, like if you look on their social media and shit like that, Lonzo didn't post nothing about this nigga, nothing like that. The rest of them like, oh, the big homies here, this and third. Y'all think that LeBron is gonna fucking carry out
business thing though?
Maybe yes, but that might also be business. But Lonzo just generally don't seem like he fuck with anybody like that. Lonzo been focused. Lonzo been playing the best D of his fucking career so far.
He also has
You know why? You know why? Cause he know he fucked up fucking with that white woman.
Yeah.
Lonzo, he know he fucked up fucking with that white woman.
His baby moms.
Baby moms. He know he was fucked up fucking with her because we told him not to.
Yeah,
we told him not to. We told him once we started watching the show that she was not it, bro. Now look at
So then LeVar never wrong.
40K in the
LeVar,
LeVar is never wrong.
LeVar's never fucking wrong.
He said
we ain't
LeVar's
never
like
ever get to get these niggas, bro.
Thanks.
We ain't never get to get these niggas for what they do, for how they treated LeVar with the JBA idea. The whole structure of the G League, and all of that shit.
Can I hit
Hold on. They fucking said that LeVar shit was a stupid idea. It would never work. It would never challenge college basketball. And now look at what the NBA is doing, and they're like, "Oh, this is genius." LeVar did it first.
Listen to the numbers that they did, like basically. So LeVar started his league. He said that players could make up to $30,000. I think like a month or some shit. Basically $120,000 annually for playing ball in his league. If you were like
might have been a year,
right? Now the G League, they doing the same thing. If you're a top prospect, you come into the G League and we give you $135,000 annual salary. And you're gonna develop in a G League team that's gonna basically it gets rid of that one and done shit. And it's like that's literally LeVar Ball's idea that you guys rejected and said it wasn't gonna work, that said it wasn't gonna be good. But they seen it be successful in whatever the spur of it being successful. Because like niggas don't watch Facebook TV like that. But when the game was popping, niggas was on it. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like
you know what's crazy about LeVar Ball, the whole LeVar Ball situation? We don't even know who LeVar Ball is if it's not for David Stern.
Yeah.
Because all of his kids go straight to the league. So we don't even get all of that good media entertainment that we got from LeVar Ball and that insight. We don't get none of that if it wasn't for David Stern.
Facts.
So it's a thank you, David Stern, but it's also fuck you, David Stern.
Facts.
Because you was just feeding niggas who could have been getting paid to the NCAA.
Yeah.
For no reason at all.
No reason.
There's no reason that as an 18-year-old shouldn't be able to go from high school to the professional basketball to
they're that good.
Professional basketball player.
If they're that
good. There's no reason at all. Like with football, I totally understand why a nigga cannot go from high school to NFL.
Because you'll get CTE way faster.
Yeah,
CTE, I think we'll see somebody die. I think we dead see somebody die.
We'd see rookies dying.
Yeah, we'd see a kid die on the field because he just got ran over by a truck. NBA though, that shit is, we've seen it countless times work. Don't even, niggas gonna bring up the amount of times that it didn't work. But it's worked way more. I don't want to say way more than it's but the niggas that it's worked for,
they're
revolutionary.
I think,
Darius Miles.
I'm here for
asshole, because that's
I'm here for BBB. I fuck with LeVar Ball.
They said Darius Miles. I just realized that. Yeah.
I mean, but really, like I say fuck all that and go to Europe. Because you get paid more in Europe. Like do what Brandon. I think what Brandon just made $1 million before he went to the league, right? Like here's the thing. Like at the end of the day, I kind of blame part of this on like Chris Paul and Chris Paul's the head of the Players Association. Honestly, instead of like, and this is the same issue people have with Malcolm Jenkins, which is another conversation. Malcolm Jenkins is a sellout, but the thing is, Chris Paul and these players are now like, the G League thing's a good idea, blah 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 blah. $135,000. You if you end up getting hurt, you got that money. You have no college education now.
Facts.
You have no access to no college. Go make your $1 million in Europe.
Facts.
And set yourself up in a whole different way. You get hurt in Europe, you're a millionaire.
Yeah.
Like,
now see, the only reason, like, I agree with you with the go to Europe. I can't really blame them because as the president and vice president of NBA Players Association, they can't be looking out for kids that's not in the league yet.
Yeah.
They gotta look out for the interest of them. Like the shit that they've done for the league, like they've gotten the Washington, they've done actually horrible things when we think about like contract wise. They've got niggas like Chris Paul's gonna get another max deal. Or if he didn't just get that.
Yeah.
And that max deal is gonna expire, he's gonna be like 37, he's not gonna be good at basketball.
Yep.
He's actually not gonna be good at basketball probably in like 4 years. Wait, like
No. He gonna be like Chauncey Billups.
nah.
Chauncey wasn't good for the last 2 years he was in the league. He had torn Achilles, then he
Niggas wasn't talking fast.
but like I really like I agree though, they should if you nice enough, go to Europe. Or even better what the hell is Braun and shit called?
Clutch Sports.
Clutch and what they doing, how they got son like interning at
yeah.
New Balance, guaranteed to earn $1 million while he's interning there, and then he's gonna enter the draft. Nigga dubbed Syracuse, had Syracuse and nigga Bohan was mad salty about it, LeBron was laughing at him.
Yeah.
But like that's the wave. Just helping these colleges
money,
get more billions.
Get them money
It makes no sense because
They don't give a
only
fuck.
one person wins the championship.
The only thing about that's fucked up though is like, so like LeBron, you were real nigga for that, and so you coming at Jim Boeheim, fuck Jim Boeheim, and we know what makes it especially special because Jim Boeheim was LeBron's coach on Team USA,
yeah.
and he still doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So shout out to you, LeBron. I think you fucked up the team, but you a real nigga. So, but the thing I was about to say was though, I would still say go to Europe just because, and don't just like do it like if you have other opportunities, because that nigga's not playing no ball with no high level people. Like, so he's gonna. I really feel I've never seen that nigga play. I never heard his name before until recently. He's gonna get scraped until
I can't remember his name, but he decommitted from Syracuse.
Just to piggyback off that, one thing I'll say about the going to Europe is like they get developed better.
Yeah.
Like they dead ass get like a lot
get more
more
all-around
training and it's like
Unless you go to the teams that LaMelo Baldwin went to.
Nobody that's really good is gonna go play on those teams. That's all I'm gonna say.
Were they in Lithuania?
Yeah, they was in Lithuania.
Nobody goes to play ball in Lithuania.
You get what I'm saying?
They
So,
go to
so at the
Spain,
end of the day, like
France,
I think they should go to Europe because they
China.
like Kobe is talking
China.
about this like a lot, like how
Yeah.
they got schools out there for basketball and they literally teach them like the game play. That's why they got so many big men nigga throwing behind the back passes from Europe.
Because
Niggas-
we learned basketball here like in a real stupid way.
yeah,
Speaking of Europe, shouts out to the French Prince. He did your thing against Dallas last night.
that's still a terrible nickname.
Horrible. Like,
Anyways, any final hate, y'all?
Yeah, I want to hate on the French Prince nickname that he gave him, especially if we call him the French Prince of Bel Air and that nigga plays in New York. And
He's like
he's
the
from
French
France.
Prince of
And like,
34th Street.
that's crazy. That shit sucks.
I got some final hate on that. So it's like they call like Giannis the Greek Freak and they call Frank Ntilikina the French Prince. Them niggas are African.
Yeah, so
Can we start to acknowledge like that these players are African players?
they're African. They're not.
Like why do we always like? Not it's just not. I'm not saying you, but like the league does that. Like why would the Greek Freak? What the? That nigga's not Greek.
Maybe they're Afrocentric.
Anyway, that's my final hate. Call motherfuckers African and stop giving them your fucking European names because they're not fucking European. I see
Facts.
bullshit. Don't play with me. You got Porzingis now though. Leave my niggas alone.
He black. He Pan African.
Right.
my final hate is for everybody who was fucking with the Raiders. Them niggas suck.
Yeah.
And the business is trash.
Right.
Derek Carr, doo-doo. No more Mari Cooper. No more Khalil Mack. Y'all niggas gave John Gruden $100 million to say dumb shit like spider-wide banana. Y'all dumb as fuck.
I guess my final hate, I'm gonna keep it in sports, is for the NBA being pussy and the Warriors being asses and somebody need to fuck them niggas up. The fact that nobody's punched Steph Curry in his face yet, all these years in the league, blows mine.
But they gonna punch Chris Paul.
Exactly.
Like he hasn't been a dickhead for all
And now
time.
Klay Thompson is doing that rockabye shit when he busts niggas' asses and nobody punched Klay Thompson in his face. They both biracial. Fuck them up.
That might be a good point, man. I might have liked that one.
I've been telling y'all fuck Steph up.
My final hate is to all the Nick haters out there. I've been telling y'all for months that we are coming. We got talent. Y'all starting to realize that we're not fucking around. Yo, listen. As long as we make the playoffs, we gonna make some noise. That's all I'm saying. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Let's talk about it.
Let's
talk about it. Let's talk about it. So, alright, bet. So, I've been seeing y'all Nick fans just like boasting this crazy shit all day. Y'all are hyping up that 3 niggas scored 47 points.
Yo, look.
Can we divide that? Like, I'm not good at math. How much is 3 divided by 47? How much is that? Somebody do the math.
See, you
they all have 12?
It's a new culture that's being developed. We playing for each other, man. It's a team.
It's a new culture. Oh my God.
So when you see niggas hustling and diving for balls and legitimately, giving work to niggas, I want y'all to understand that I've been told y'all this been happening.
I fucks with that new 5-point guard culture that y'all fucking with. That shit the ball to everybody. Like we gonna play all 5 of our point guards at the same time.
Oh my nigga, we right.
No. I think we have 6 because I just don't remember the other rookie's name.
This is not the running gun because there's no gun in this.
Dude, he said no gun. At point guard, we got Frank Nicolina.
Okay.
Trey Burke.
Nicolina.
Emmanuel Moody.
Okay.
Alonzo Trier. And Ron No Trade Claus Baker.
Right.
Why do we have 5 point guards?
First of all, can I get that
shit nasty?
And you talking about the playoffs?
Wait. Understand that Trier has a 45-day limit. So
no,
wait.
He's staying.
He's on a 2-way contract. So obviously he's staying. So obviously they have to make a move. They're giving the players the opportunity to prove themselves to play to see who can stay.
I agree.
It's playing by committee. Like nobody has a guaranteed spot. So that installs the competition to be way more high amongst themselves. But at the same time, they're playing amongst themselves. So it's a beautiful thing once they see each other playing to the best of their abilities. Nobody has a guaranteed spot. So I love it. Because at the end of the day, you're bringing the best out of each player, and they all want to play for each other.
Why are Knicks fans so dedicated to them?
That's a real question.
Like, if your girlfriend repeatedly just treated you bad, like lied to you, like just didn't come home at night. And if she did that to you, y'all would dash away. But the Knicks, y'all like, you hold them so close and near and dear, and it's just like,
no matter how much she cheat,
no matter
how much she tell you she not gonna cheat and then cheat again.
Answer that question. Guess what?
Stay.
Guess what? Just like we stay with her, and what do we tell y'all niggas then? It's none of your fucking business.
There you go.
That's a good answer.
There you go.
That being said, hey Chin, we out of here.
Yo, word to mother, I know y'all see what happened on the timeline a couple days ago. I'm fucking back, motherfuckers. Tell that nigga I'm coming. Fuck out of here. Get your fucking muscles up, bitch.